Welcome back to MFO, everybody. On today's episode, we just heard the announcement. There are one, if not two, major sponsors that are pulling out of some tournament organizations, and this could mean some big dollars being pulled out of Major League Fishing's coffers for the 2025 upcoming season. We'll talk more about it when we come back. Stick around. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. Guys, before we get into this topic, I haven't said this much lately, but please, we are absolutely looking for you to support the channel. Please hit that subscribe button, send in your comments, hit that thumbs up, share the videos with people that you think might be interested in joining the Mark Fisher Outdoors community. So, General Tire has made an announcement that they will not be a major sponsor of Major League Fishing moving forward in the 2025 season. So those are some major dollars that are going to be missing from the Major League Fishing coffers for that season. A non-endemic sponsor, an important sponsor, and one that was very big for a number of years, pulling out. The other sponsor that we're hearing that could possibly be leaving or making some changes is Bass Pro Shops. Not for sure whether they're leaving or whether they're making decisions about which tournament organization to stay with. Bass Pro Shops has given some sponsorship dollars to each of the major tournament organizations, now questioning whether or not they're going to stay solely with one versus spreading it around. But the rumor is that they're finding that their dollars are being better spent using influencer types of promotions rather than large money tournament organizations. So that's interesting. And I think in general, what we're basically seeing is that this economy and that where companies are spending their sponsorship dollars, it's going to get a little tighter, and it's going to be a little tougher even than what it was last year to get those major sponsorship dollars moving forward. Now, in my opinion, the economy is always going to be a factor, but you always got to wonder, do those small little things have any role to play in whether something gets pushed over from a standpoint of, yeah, we'll stick with it one more year or not? General Tire was that James Watson situation. James Watson and General Tire had General Tire was a sponsor of James Watson, and I believe continued to sponsor him individually even after he left the Bass Pro Tour. You wonder whether or not certain decisions, small decisions, they probably aren't the tipping point, but were there straws on the camel's back that finally ended up making a decision one way or the other? Economy, the big tipping point, but maybe small straws that maybe pushed it one way or the other. We don't know. I'm just kind of out here talking and wondering, and I'm curious as to what you think and whether you have any opinions on what the reasons are, and how do you think the tournament organizations are going to fare coming up in a pretty difficult economy moving forward. Obviously, the elections are going to have a whole lot to do with it, but I'd be curious to get your thoughts on that as well. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in. We've got a lot of on the water episodes coming up this week. We hope you'll watch all week long. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.